Good morning from the ocean. Cay, that is. All right, we're going to grab some breakfast, hop off of this vessel, and get in some chilly water.
No doubt it's chilly. Yeah. Hopefully it's not too windy, though. I do feel the ship kind of moving back and forth still.
It was very vibratory getting to the dock, and then it's been a little wiggly.
I assume we're here. We don't actually know.
I haven't heard announcements saying otherwise or confirming that, but we'll go look with our eye holes. Yeah. Probably go up to the buffet or down to the piazza. Did they do breakfast?
I don't know.
We'll find some food, get some wanders.
Let's do it.
Come on.
As you may this morning notice, Mother Nature gave us very strong winds and current with the large swells, which are preventing us to safely docking at Ocean Cay. Well, in about 1.5 hours, we will consult with the island manager and assess if we can make another attempt to safely dock alongside, and we will advise everyone.
Hey, it's us again. There
Remember
was the
when we
announcement.
said when we didn't know what was going on? Now we know.
That's why we were still wiggling. So we have not docked yet. They are going to, I guess, try over the next hour or so and see if they can get us docked. But for now, we're adrift. We're afloat.
Yeah, that's happened to us before and they were able to get us in. I think one of the main reasons it happens is because there is such a shallow reef that they have to go around, and if it's windy, it's too dangerous for like wrecking that. So
yeah, I've seen that tiny little channel they have to sail through. Yeah, we still need breakfast, so we came back, did a wardrobe change, got a little less beachy, and we're gonna go again in seek of food.
Let's try this again.
Well,
Take 2.
We've come down to deck 6 to see if the piazza does in fact have food. Well, the answer appears to be a resounding yes. They have croissants and breads and cakes and muffins and things. Well, we got some chocolate muffins and an apple brioche tart. Well, let's see if we can add to our breakfast. I didn't really find much in the way of protein other than some scraps of ham, but I got some eggs and I got some fruits, including a baked apple. We didn't walk far enough back. There's eggs, bacon, sausage, and stuff back here. And back we go.
We are all disappointed with this situation, and please be assured that it is behind our control. Our number one priority is to ensure your comfort, safety, and well-being at all times. Lunch will be offered in the Black Crab dining room from noon to 1:30 p.m.
We're done with lunch. That meatball sub was stinking delicious. Now we're gonna head to guest services because I have another question in the Grand Loyalty Saga. We will give you more updates on this saga later, of course. Good evening. It is almost dinner time. We
haven't done a lot.
It's been a weird day. We came back to the cabin, of course, did work and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. First of all, let's go back through a little bit of what we did. I got to do the loyalty update first because I think I left you guys on a cliffhanger. So,
okay.
What happened was today we got the paper delivered that said that everybody has to be out of the cabins by 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. And if you remember, I went down and tried to enact the Nyman loyalty perk, and they granted us an 8 o'clock cabin departure. That don't make a lot of sense because everybody else gets to stay till 8:30.
You get out at 8.
I went down, it's like an unperk.
Right.
So I went down there and asked, and I said, what is the latest that we could stay in the cabin? Thinking that they were going to say 9, because the perk is supposed to be 2 hours after the ship gets back in port, which is 7 a.m. That would grant us 9. I think they said we can stay in the cabin until 10. It was a very confusing exchange.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure we get to stay in the cabin until 10 tomorrow, which is what time our group of luggage tags, which we don't need, is supposed to walk off the ship. It's the last possible time. So hopefully that's a good update.
We'll see.
And we get to stay in the cabin tomorrow.
I mean, we don't need to stay till 10 necessarily, but a little bit of extra
we
time
might.
is good.
Yeah, because we're boarding another ship tomorrow that has a very late embarkation time. So I would like to stay as long as possible.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was the update that I left you hanging on. So now, what are we going to do? We're going to go eat some dinner?
Dinner,
There's
a show.
Yeah, it sounds cool.
There's a Latin party, but they let you stay up till like way late.
That's late.
Even on the last night, like I don't think it starts till midnight. So I don't know if we'll make it to that.
No, thank you.
We'll see what else we do.
Yeah, but the show sounds cool. It's supposed to be like, I don't know, acrobatics. I love those kind of shows on MSC.
Yeah.
Speaking of what else I love on MSC, it's Italian dinner night. So I think I'm going to see how the chicken parmesan is faring. I've had some hit or miss chicken parmesans. That's my measuring stick of how a ship is. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Ready to roll out?
Let's do it.
Yeah. It is Italian night. I'm pretty sure I said that already. That always excites me. Now we climb. Oh, there are saxophone tunes down in the atrium. We have not seen the saxophone player yet. Anyway, we are heading up to the show. Into the Pantheon Theater. Whoa, they took out a whole bunch of chairs down here. I had not seen them do that before. Well, we have got some seats just slightly off center here in what is now the front row, which was the front row of the back section. I did not know that these chairs could move.
We have a saying on ships that says, there are big ships and there are small ships, and there are wooden ships and there are other cargo ships and cruise ships. The best ships of them all are our friendships. And ladies and gentlemen, we hope that we made friends with you in a short time and that you became part of our family. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, make some noise for our Stroll, live from MSC Divina!
He's the one-stop shop, he's the very strong, he's the sweet time we should put it in the game. Rock, 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 roll, everything
Back out into the world. Good night. We are back in the cabin.
Short and sweet day.
That's true. So I guess really the main thing we have to talk about is the show, which was called Live from MSC Divina.
Yeah, so did not see this show last time we were on the ship. It's definitely one that involved many, many different types of acts. There was juggling, basketball, jumping over people, strength acts, flippy foot people, singing, dancing, acrobatics, like twisting on like a stretchy cord. I don't know what you call
All
it.
that. I don't even know.
Yeah. It's super impressive though. Like, and they took all the seats out, or most of the seats out, to like flip over people and stuff. So that part was a little bit dark, so I wasn't quite sure why they did that. But I was really impressive. That's the thing with MSC, their shows, especially like the acrobats and the different specialty acts they bring in, just make it, you know, next level for sure.
That's always, that type of show is always the highlight of the cruise. Yeah, I didn't really understand the removal of all those seats in the front. They didn't do much with that space. And then, like you said, what they did, a couple of times people would do a dance number, and it was in complete darkness.
real dark.
I didn't even record that part. So
Yeah.
I feel like the seats could have stayed there, and they could have done the thing on the stage. But that's just me.
Yeah.
That's just my brain. But I
Other than
loved
when
it.
she flipped off the stage into his arms.
That's true.
You do need that space. So, yeah.
Not sure if I caught that completely.
Oh, no, that was so cool.
It's very over at the corner. I'm sure I'll use that clip no matter what it looks like. So if you saw a weird clip of a lady flying off the stage and didn't look like anybody was catching her, that was that clip.
Oh, gosh.
I think he was in the corner of the frame. but
She's safe. Don't worry.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then I guess let's jump on dinner.
Okay.
So Italian night.
Yeah. One of the specialties of MSC, because Italian cruise line.
Of course. You started with a caprese.
Yep. Can't go wrong. Mozzarella, tomatoes, basil. Really, really good.
Goes together well. I got the arancini because I thought this is the line that gives me the giant arancini pyramid. Have I lost my mind?
I thought it
Anyway,
was.
but this was 3 smushed arancini balls. They were delicious, actually. Texture-wise was fantastic. Lots of cheese. I could always... We're next to a crew area.
Oh, yeah, we'll
y'all,
talk
there's
about the
lots of
room in a
banging.
minute.
Yeah. But it very good flavor, and I love the texture, and so much cheese, just like me.
Mm-hmm.
You had antipasto.
Yep. So this is eggplant, some bell peppers, lots of different types of cured meats, Parmesan, olives, onions, pearl onions. Yeah, you can't go wrong. All of it tastes good, and you can mix and match. So, really yummy.
Make your own little flavor adventure.
Yeah, and get a sandwich.
Oh, that's
with
true.
the bread on the table.
I got French onion soup because I always forget. I mean, I know MSC's French onion soup does not fly to the top of my list. And I mean, this was solid. I'll put it right in like the middle of the pack. Definitely not my favorite. It doesn't have a lot of onion going on, I must say.
Oh.
After I ate the cheese and the bread, which were delicious, and I just kind of sipped on the onionless broth, there were a few onions. It kind of tasted like a vegetable soup. Like my brain was like, that's not the French onion I know and love. So it's okay. In a pinch, get it. You got the, is it grilled seafood?
Mixed seafood grill, something like that. So I think it's a langoustine. I don't know if shrimp, langoustine, what the difference is. Some calamari that's grilled and a tuna steak with rice. It's really good. The calamari was a little rubbery because it's hard to cook grilled calamari, but everything else was super tasty and cooked well.
Did you eat the head? Was it crunchy?
I did not.
Oh,
No.
okay. I got chicken parmesan like I thought I would because that is the yardstick to which I measure any ship. This one was good. Texture-wise, the chicken was a little, like, hard to cut through, and I think that's just maybe, like, low-quality chicken? Can you get low-quality chicken?
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't know, but flavor-wise, it was good. I like the cook on it, nice and crunchy. The sauce was good, the cheese was good, and the broccoli was salty, because, you know, sometimes it's hard to find a seasoned vegetable.
Yeah.
Nice. You got tiramisu for dessert.
This was amazing. I've been really impressed with all of the MSC desserts I've had on these 3 days. Perfectly portioned, love the little coffee sauce on the side. It wasn't overwhelmingly sweet or too coffee-y. It was like really nice balance. It was delicious.
I got limoncello cake. Now, okay, this is, I enjoy the limoncello cake, I must say. It is a super, super moist cake, like almost to the point of being too moist, but just toeing that line. Lemon flavor, fantastic. It is very sweet, and there's like crystallized sugar up in there somewhere. Yeah, the crew's still banging around. So very, very sweet cake. That little sort of raspberry-looking sauce on the plate was good to cut it, but man, is it a sweet dessert.
I'm glad I didn't pick that then.
I like it, though. And that is it for tonight. I guess we'll talk about the cabin and stuff tomorrow, because we always say dishing on dinner is the last thing of the night.
Yeah.
So we'll do some kind of little wrap-up in the morning with our super late 10 a.m. checkout.
Woohoo.
Question mark. Any other words for tonight?
No. You guys go to bed or wake up, and we'll see you again later.
But stay tuned.
But stay tuned.
Because Debarkation Morning's coming right up
Wait,
right
don't
now.
leave. Hang on.
All right, fade to black. Here we go. And now it's time for In the Shower with Jay, MSC Divina edition. Side note, I didn't notice at first, but this must be a party bathroom. They have got the bottle opener And they have got an ashtray. Now, an ashtray in a cruise bathroom, see, it's got the little thing where you can, like, dump it out. The policy on here, I believe, says that smoking is discouraged or not recommended. So they provided ashtrays just in case you feel like being discourageable. So let's see if we can stand way back and get a slightly reflective reflection of what this shower is. Now, I'm pretty sure we've seen this type of shower before. D says, probably on Divina, which is correct, but I didn't get to review our original shower on Divina. So it's got this unique design where the doors fold into the shower, little magnetic latches up at the top that hold them in. So then when you're ready for shower time, you just grab this curved piece and it like magnets right there. It actually has a door stopper if you for when you need to open it. Well, the magnet's a little bit off, isn't it? Well, magnet there, and then this door unit closes, and magnets here, making a nice little seal. But for the sake of exploration, let's go ahead and open it. So that goes all the way out there, and then this has just a little bit of oomph room to the toilet. So space-wise, not too bad. It's got the adjustable, removable shower head. We do have a clothesline, which I like. We have separate shampoo and body wash. Now, fun fact, these are not labeled from what I could tell. I've just had to use my best judgment as to which one was shampoo, which was body wash. We've got the grab bar, the don't be a ding ding sign, 2 triangular snack shelves, which have come in very handy. We've got the temperature control up on the top with nice little blue and red arrows, the on-off control at the bottom, which does have the button. You can twist it and override eco mode if you want it to be a little stronger. And there's our floor space. So let's get in here, but maybe not quite push the door shut all the way. So it's a nice roundish shape. It's not as constrictive as, like, there have been some really, really tight round pods in the past. So space-wise, you know, I can do a nice, like, slow dance in here. So if the prom happens in this shower, I can get a little slow dance on in here. But yeah, I've had an okay experience in here this week. Or 3 days, I should say. Let's go ahead, dig into the spreadsheet. Now it is time for the breakfast. Welcome back to the Black Crab. Well, we're on deck 6 in the balcony of the Black Crab today.
Good morning.
Officially. So, fun fact, it is almost 10 o'clock and we have been allowed to stay in the cabin.
Yay!
Bonus. So let's do quick wrap up before we move. The meeting point for our group is the theater on deck 7, so we're going to go hang out in there. They're running about 15 minutes behind on disembarkation, mostly because people are not settling their accounts. They make constant announcements.
Yeah.
Please settle your accounts.
In several languages, so no excuse. Make sure you do, and don't wait till the last day. Like, do it early. You can't just get off the ship with money owed, obviously.
That's true. They'll come chase you.
Yeah, they won't let you off, actually.
Yeah. It makes a fun noise and everybody looks at you funny. So overall thoughts. Don't choose this cabin if you're sensitive to noise specifically. No.
Do not. We did not pick this room. We're here on a casino offer and it's a guaranteed cabin. At first I was like, oh, cool location. We're like by ourselves. There's no other rooms around. Well, there's a crew elevator over there.
That's my face.
This is a crew area here. And they were loading luggage last night and it was so loud. And then I think we're like the spa maybe is above us.
It is.
So people like to run back and forth. So not an ideal location, but for 3 days it was doable. Yeah.
And the bed, all right, how about cabin furnishings?
The
how
bed
was your
is
bed
comfortable.
experience?
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
Pillows?
They could use a little more fluff, but I used like the little decorative one between and it was enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything else I think was good. I like my little editing space.
The Wi-Fi was really good. Very solid, actually. Lots of storage in the room. The shower, you went over that already.
Oh, true.
TV channels, okay. You know, we're kind of judging TV channels on each cruise line, and they have enough to keep you entertained.
Sure. MSC short cruise experience, actually any cruise line short cruise experience obviously is not something that we're drawn to. I had fun on this sailing personally, but It's definitely like the party vibe
Right.
and all of that, but it fit into our schedule and it was a lovely taste of MSC again. Speaking of, the food overall has been solid on this
Yeah,
cruise.
no complaints whatsoever, and the variety has been pretty good, especially in the buffet with like the salad bar and things like that. So still best pizza at sea by far. Yes.
Now, I have a list on my phone that I was making called Things That I Have Relearned About MSC While on This Cruise. So let's run over those. Number 1. If you like them, check for washcloths in your bathroom before the steward comes to ask if everything is okay in your cabin. This is one of those ships where we were not provided washcloths.
Right.
I ended up, sort of making do with like a hand towel. I think the steward saw that because we didn't ask, and then he provided washcloths automatically.
I think it's just a thing.
It's a European thing because we found that while traveling in London and places like that they don't give you washcloths.
I think you're supposed to bring like a loofah or something, but yeah.
Loofah. If you would like water with your specifically any meal, but most specifically breakfast, order it because they're not going to provide water by default with breakfast.
At dinner they do. Yeah.
So that is mostly a breakfast thing. Gym towels must stay in the gym. I think I told this story to our dinner mates, but I don't think it's made the vlog yet.
That was funny.
When we were leaving the gym, I usually like to take a gym towel because I'm sweaty and I don't want to use like a hand towel in the cabin. So I take a gym towel, use it in the cabin for a while till, my body calms down. And then I take it back to the gym or the steward collects it. We were leaving the gym with our towels the other day and 2 or 3 of the spa workers rushed me. Fussing about they were nice about it, but they were
nice.
loud and it scared me. I thought they were coming to sell me something, so I started walking faster until I realized then they thought I was trying to steal their towel.
It was very comical.
They were like, "Sir, gym towel, stay in gym. Go back in there and put it." So I went back in there and put it.
There's like 14 employees standing around. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, so they scared me.
It was funny.
No drinks are allowed in or near the pool at all, regardless of if it's plastic or glass.
Or food, obviously.
True.
Yeah.
Just something to remember. They will tell you, don't bring that drink near the pool. And my last note was, please make sure to remember to settle your account before you get off the ship. So that's my takeaways.
Mine are still, pizza's really good. The service has been excellent other than, a few bumps, but that's just them sticking to the corporate rules.
Right.
They've been very nice about it the whole time. Our dinner service was amazing. The shows are really, really great and different if you like different, like especially the acrobatics. The fast dancing, I like their parties that they have at night. They're all very lively and fun. Yeah, so good experience. Don't prefer the shorter cruises though. That's just us.
Yeah, but anyway, that is all I can think of for now. So we're going to relocate to the theater, let them come in the cabin, and
walk a mile.
Yeah, we are transitioning ships today. So I believe we're at Terminal C, and we have to walk our booties down to Terminal V. You know who lives at Terminal V? Virgin Voyages. That's why Debarkation shirt is on today. So
stay tuned.
More fun coming. If you have not already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, become a Paramaniac today, socialize all our media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yep, and until next time.
Rock on. Let's get out of this cabin.
Bye.
And welcome to the theater. Oh, that's right. They have a jam cruise next week, so they are getting some band equipment and all that stuff. It's a privately chartered jam cruise. Well, now I'm curious, for anyone who has seen the Live from MSC Divina show, did they remove these chairs to give like a standing room for the people watching the bands on this jam cruise, perhaps? So maybe it was abnormal that we had those chairs removed. Anyway, that's cool. Yo, I gotta say, I'm a little bit jelly of the people who get to stay on for this jam cruise. Did you? I hear it's going to be a very marmalade-back experience. Oh, no. She's just shaking her head.
No.
Jam Cruise 20. Okay, that's cool. I don't think I've heard of anybody on this lineup, but maybe I'm just not hip. All right, it is 10:20. They have called the last group of luggage tags, and this place is pretty cleared out. Ooh, they started putting up their signage and everything. We are going to head to the exit. We've come down to deck 6 because they said the line is shorter. That will put us through the casino.
All luggage tag numbers have been called.
And now let's take a journey down to Terminal V. Let's walk along with us today. We'll look at some ships. We'll do some stuff. Who knows? That's true. I'm clanking over everything. We got the carry-ons upon carry-ons. Well, we've made it out to the exit. I can see the Virgin ship in the distance. It's so tantalizing. So we have come back in at Terminal C as expected. Let's cross up here. So the stroll begins. Now, we just ran into an officer who's a friend of the channel, and he advised us that walking over here on this side is going to be our safest bet. We're not going to be able to see the ships from this side of the road, but I think we can look up and see who's in port. We'll give you some updates along the way.
We'll take his advice. He knows that.
Yeah. So we're just strolling in this lane over here by these vehicles. I know Carnival Horizon is at Terminal D. I espied them from across the way. There is Carnival Horizon here at Terminal D, and there is D, for those who are taking notes.
D.
Oh no! Carry-on malfunction.
Bloopers.
Nobody saw that. Let us use the crosswalk to get to the other side. Yeah, the sidewalk system is actually pretty good for walking between terminals. We have Ubered between terminals before, but we figured, you know what? Let's get some steps in today. Terminal E appears to be empty, but Terminal F has Carnival Celebration. Look at that roller coaster. So here at F, it looks like we do have to sort of cross and approach the Carnival vessel to continue in the approved crosswalk. Well, let's try it. I see the sidewalk did sort of reappear as we were passing through F. Oh, they got some nice benches in the shade right here by G, where Grandeur of the Seas is today. There's Little Grandeur. Oh, we can see the top of the Virgin Voyages ship, too. Let's continue onward. Fun fact, right here at Terminal G, there are nice benches in the shade, which have been an amazing way to spend, like over an hour. So
Yeah.
it's almost time. We're going to spring out and walk down to Terminal V. Finish this walk, but it's been pretty easy so far.
We've met a couple of you guys, followers, that are going on Grandeur and Carnival alike. So we told them, yeah, if we're in Miami sitting around, say hi.
If you see us at the port, come say hey.
Definitely.
So as we round the corner here and approach Terminal V, I guess we will say goodbye to this video series. Stay tuned. Virgin Voyage is coming up soon.